Hey, High Point. Many of you know that I was in Kenya a couple weeks ago encouraging and training some of our network pastors and leaders. I want to give you an update on what to pray for in East Africa. We want to begin giving a High Point Global update like this each month on our missionary and church planting partnerships around the globe so that you can better understand all that God is doing through your generosity and giving. So here's the 3 specific prayer requests for East Africa. First, pray for new churches. So happy to announce that our network partner, Pastor Patrick, who planted 5 Church 5 years ago, they're planting 3 more churches this year. And we're gonna help them provide resources and training to him and his team as they multiply. One of his recent church plants, there are already over 400 in attendance in one of the poorest parts of the country. I mean, it's unbelievable. The congregation is mainly street people who come to church to bathe first, then share a meal, then attend church together. That's an evangelism outreach strategy if I've ever heard of one. Second, pray for new opportunities. We connected with several new churches who want to be part of our network because God's doing so much. Pastor Anthony, who's on our team in Africa, he will be exploring these new partnerships because we can't take everyone. We're gonna take multiplying churches that have the greatest impact, and then he's gonna begin leading our local training for pastors and leaders throughout the country. Pastor Wah and Evie, they've been here to Naperville. They're coming back with their family. He will be moving to Naperville for our residency this January, Lord willing. Let me say it again, Lord willing. We hope to plant him in Toronto, as it's incredible. God is already assembling a core team, a core group that we're already working with, where we hope that that's where he'll end up in the next 12 to 16 months. But we still got a lot of logistics and resources still to work through with the immigration process here into the United States and then over to Canada. And lastly, the third thing to pray for our ongoing relief efforts. We visited several churches impacted by the spring floods. I've told you about that already. We wanted to see how those funds could be used to get them back up and running. And I'm just so thankful to report that we made a significant impact, but there's still so many needs. It's overwhelming. Honestly, it is so overwhelming. So please pray for discernment on how to best use the limited resources we have for the greatest gospel impact. If anyone would like to give over and above to this specific need, the ongoing relief and planting efforts in Africa, East Africa, you can do so using the QR code and the drop down. Let me end with this. Let's praise God together for how He is at work through the world and the opportunities we have to join Him through High Point Global.